Hello, and welcome back to the Hardcore Ironman Progress Series, Episode 2. If you're coming back after Episode 1, thank you so much. And if you haven't seen Episode 1, please go check that out first because Episode 2 continues right where Episode 1 left off. I'm adding this preface just to say that I'm going to be away for much of the next 2 or 3 weeks, so it's unlikely I'll get out a video or a full-length video in that time. And also, at some point during this episode, I do get a bit of a cold, so you might hear me clearing my throat a little bit. All that said, and without further ado, please enjoy episode 2. Just been doing a few kills at the Blue Dragons, building up the bone supply. This is our second trip, but we did just hit 55 magic, which is absolutely huge because now we can do high alch. And I have a few things stored in the bank, so that's going to massively push up our cash stack. All right, we are at the Exofuntus. This is actually the second inventory I'm doing, so I got some extra tokens from the first time, and we're going to do just one more, and I think that will give us plenty of tokens to get Ghosts Ahoy done. I don't actually have the stuff yet, but um, eventually we'll be able to do it. So just going to finish this off. We're back on the Slayer grind. I've decided that I do want to try and get these Perilous Moons requirements done effectively, and that 48 Slayer is probably the hardest one of those in terms of just pure time. For the rune crafting, we can do Guardians of the Rift and the actual quest that unlocks it, and I think that puts us at 17, so that shouldn't be an issue. And likewise, 20 Hunter is not a huge amount of XP, so I'm not too concerned about that. Now, something I didn't show off in the last episode was that we did obtain an Amulet of Strength. You may have noticed that we hit 50 crafting, and that was so that we could actually create this. It's pretty massive because it does give us, if I just drop this, it does give us plus 10 melee strength, which is 2.5 max hits. That's absolutely massive for where we are, especially when you consider that the Dragon Defender only gives plus 6 melee strength. So that is pretty huge to have. I did also get the climbing boots from doing some of the troll quests for the Hard Clue last episode, and in the interim, I have purchased the rune plate legs because I out some of the spare things that I had in the bank, and so now we're looking pretty good. So I'm recording the voiceover for this after the fact, but we did go into the deep wilderness to grab ourselves some lore runes because we ran out, and there just weren't any reliable ways for us to get more. So we took the risk, 55 wilderness. At that point, pretty much anyone dangerous to us could attack us if we bumped into them, but we were pretty lucky that we didn't see anyone at all. So overall, worth the risk, I would say, but something we want to avoid doing a lot of in the future. And so here I'm basically using our entire cash stack to buy out about 150 lore runes. It's all we could afford, and it should last us a decent amount of time, but it's possible we might need to get some more later. But for now, this feels like a pretty decent amount to have. Right now, we have a Blue Dragon Slayer task, and we're getting pretty close to 48 Slayer so that we can go and do the prayer mining. The problem is, I just keep running out of runes. You'll have seen that we went to the wilderness to buy some more lore runes because I ran out. That was a bit of a risk, but not too bad. Something that might not be known is at the top of the new Hunters Guild, which can be found here, there is a spawn for this Eclipse Red wine. And what makes this quite interesting is there's a shop that buys this for 700, maybe 740 gold each, and you can just world hop and pick this up and then go and sell it somewhere to the west. And because I don't have enough runes to do this Slayer task and I do want to just keep going with it, I think we're just going to gather a fairly large amount of it, sell it off so that we've got a nice healthy cash stack, and then we can go from there. Another quick tip, if you try and bank with the banker, before you have 46 Hunter, he'll just tell you can't use the bank. But hidden here is an actual bank chest, which you can use, which is just, I don't know what the point of that is. Yep, so it's 700 coins per bottle. If I sell 10, it's still 700 coins. That's really nice. Let's just make that sell 50. And still 700. Oh my God, that's just crazy. That's so much money for us right now. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. So we bought enough for at least 6,000 casts of Fire Strike. I am still using the basic Fire Strike, but it works. So, you know, why change it? And Chaos Runes are pretty expensive. They're about 10k per 100. So, is that right? That seems like a lot. No, it is about 10k per 100. I had a crazy idea. Why would I go and kill dragons with a half an inventory full of runes when I could use a rune pouch? So I proudly present to you my horrific PvP skills of Last Man Standing. I'm going to throw in a few clips and let's just say I'm pretty trash. This is mind-numbingly shit, honestly. It's just half the people you fight are bots, and the other half are people that know what they're doing, and you will lose most of the time. So it's a necessary evil. I don't enjoy doing this at all. Oh, I'm so sad I didn't record that. We actually kind of did pretty well there. Oh no, I'm gonna have to fight this guy. Okay, I think he's just running away, weirdly. I mean, we have 5 kills. We actually won! Holy crap, we won! Wow. Oh, look at it. We can get the tier 1 cape. Boom! That's actually pretty nice. I mean, it has no stats, sadly, but I'm pretty happy with that. Without the bots, I think it would be nearly impossible for me to actually get enough points. Oh, pretty good. Plus 99. We should be hitting a lot more often, but we're not very tanky, so that is a bit of a problem. Oh, he's got a scepter. Oh no, it's a Kodai. Oh, fuck, I hate going up against people with the ACB. It's just so accurate. Let's see. He's trying to distract us. He's trying to get in our head. Let's give him a little bonk. How'd you like that? Bonk. Oh shit. I wasn't recording it, but I've been kind of flaming the game out. He's not protecting mage, and I just straight up with the code I couldn't hit anything. He's just been camping range, and I cannot fucking hit anything on him. And he just catches a freeze every time on me. It's just dumb. It's so dumb. Every time he catches first try. Okay, let's just take this fucking D-hide off. Come on. Oh. He's protecting mage, but he is now refrozen in the smoke, and I think that's him done. No? Shit, that might be us done. No, I think we're good. Could be... Oh, fuck, how the fuck are we still splashing everything? Fuck me! Can we hit something, please? God damn, he's gonna get fucking PJ'd off by someone else now. Oh, fuck you, game. Hit. Look at my fucking gear. All right, it didn't take us too long. I mean, it did. It was a painful few hours, but we finally have our points for the rune pouch. One rune pouch, please. Oh, shit. Oh, there's a JMod here. There were some bots earlier just spamming codes. Where's the... Oh, I thought it was the JMod thing. It was the Indians. Yeah, that would have been a bit of a questionable statement. I saw something interesting on Reddit about the Quest Helper plugin for RuneLight. In the ordering menu, normally it's an A to Z, but there's an option in here to have an optimal Iron Man. So there's optimal, but there's also optimal Iron Man. Obviously, we haven't even done things like Cook's Assistant that are very, very quick and easy to do. But this could serve as a bit of a guide for where to go once we get our 43 prayer, um, and we get, we start having a bit more options. Because I did want to get the Dragon Scimitar early on. I wanted that in the first episode, but it was just going to take a long time unless I came and did something like this, which ironically I'm now doing to be able to do the thing I wanted to do originally. This killing these dragons for this Slayer task is going to give us enough dragon bones to reach more than 43 prayer. We got our 81 dragon bones. I actually lost one of them because I was AFKing, and now we are basically just going to use all of them here at the Active Hunters. I've already gathered the buckets of slime, and we're just going to do 9 per inventory. So it's going to take us, well, 9 trips to get all these done, which is going to be pretty slow, but at least, at least we know we're going to get to level in the end. I can't believe it. It's not enough. We are almost 42, but we're not going to have enough for 43. Even after those 80 dragon bones, that is painful. This will be our second to last Slayer task before we hit 48, and then we can start. Then we can start going for RC and Hunter, and finally unlock the AFK prayer mining method. I feel like I'm a little bit worried it's not going to be as good as I've been building it up to be. I think it's something like 9 or 10k prayer XP per hour banked. So depending on how AFK it is, we could potentially sit there for quite some time to get ourselves a decent bit of prayer banked, but we'll see. Either way, I want to get higher than just 43. I think it would be good to have a bit of leeway, especially because we don't actually have prayer potions, but I do have a plan to get a few. This is absolutely huge. 48 Slayer. That is the big... Holy shit, that took so long. Just got a nature talisman. I don't know if that's rare or if that's good. I know that with Guardians of the Rift, we will be able to just go directly to the nature altar, but I don't know. I thought I'd pick it up, expend a lore rune to get it. Maybe it comes in handy later. There we go. Temple of the Eye. 27! Holy shit, I thought we got 17 out of that. That's fucking nuts. We've blown past what I thought we were going to get. Oh my god. We can make cosmic runes. So we need 100 kudos in order to do, what is it? Bone Voyage, which will let us do birdhouse runs for like, passive hunter. I'm probably just going to do something active, but for now, I just want to see how much. Oh god, we only have 38. Is that it? No, surely that's not. Oh. Oh no, 38 only. That's not great. This is awful to do. I think this is the best option at my level. I might be wrong. Maybe I'm better off doing birds, these things, but it takes bloody ages. When I say this has been hellish, just know I am not exaggerating. That is 20 Hunter. We can now finally start the Moons of Peril quest. Alright, here we go. Oh, this is easy. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, we're fine. And here we are at the calcified rocks. What the hell? We got a loop half of key. I've heard about these, and I think it's really rare. Uh, what the hell? 1 in 5,000. The wiki says it's 1 in 5,000, and we've mined like, I don't know, probably about 40. That's crazy. We have a second loop half piece. They're 1 in 5,000 each, and I think we average two per mine. So that's only 750 mines, and we have two 1 in 5K drops. That's absolutely insane. So I've just crushed up the first of the calcified deposits that we had, and we got 5 calcified moths. I wasn't sure what they were, and I've Googled it, and they're pretty cool, so we can crush them to teleport to this place, which is kind of handy because we don't really have an easy way of getting here. So that's really, really cool. The fuck? We just got a third moon piece. That's crazy. I ran the numbers because I was interested. So on average, this is about 1,250 separate mine actions, successful mines, and it's 1 in 5,000 for a single loop key. So the chance that we would have three loop keys after 1,250 mines is 0.22%. Such a weird place to go lucky. I was thinking about what to do. I've looked at a ton of different methods to get Sunfire splinters, and they are all a bit risky, and we're going to need 43 prayer for any of them. So for now, I've just blessed the 10 wines that I had, and it should be enough to come in here and get the like at least 43 prayer. Okay. Oh, look at that XP. Boom, 43 already. Oh my God, this is so fast. Jesus. I do have to keep clicking, okay. To be honest, right now, I feel like we are, this is good for us right now. Oh, cool, you don't even have to use 100. I was a bit worried about that. So we've gained nearly 15k XP, which is nuts because that's like a quarter of what we have now as total. So, and we're 45 prayer, which means, oh, I hadn't even thought about that. We have Mystic Might and Eagle Eye. That's kind of perfect. Problem is, we don't have any prayer, any way of getting prayer. So I'll be right back. I've had an idea. And this is the master plan. Scurius drops prayer potions at a 1 in 16 rate. And we obviously don't have any kind of prayer restoration, so I'm going to try and flick a bit. But it should be pretty easy. He's a low-level boss. But that seems to be going alright. Oh, should be pretty easy. Walks onto that one. Should be pretty easy. And another one. What are we doing? Alright. We'll just finish the rats off. What did we get? Oh, a medium clue scroll. Nice. Not expecting anything good from this. Yeah, that's about what you expect. I mean, to be honest, those runes are pretty useful for us, and that's an easy out. There we go. Prayer potion. That is why we're here. 1 in 16. We got it after 9 kills, so that's pretty lucky. But that is that's the big plan. That's exactly why we came. This prayer potion is so valuable to us because I haven't gotten into either farming for the herbs or even the level to make prayer potions ourselves yet. So this is a great way for me to get the sort of few prayer potions that we need to be able to get through like Monkey Madness, which is just so massive, so massive. Addy arrows. Oh, perfect Scarius. Okay. Don't know if that means I was kind of crap before. Should be pretty easy. Another medium clue. Oh, a wolf cloak. I wonder if that has stats. No. Does it look better? It doesn't look better than our not dead man, our last man standing one, I think, personally. Okay, I mean, still, a unique is nice. Collection log slots that I don't really care about, but okay. Wolf cloak obtained. That's all for episode 2. Thank you so much for watching. I've thrown the current stats up on the screen on the right next to the stats as they stood at the end of episode 1. Not a huge amount of movement there, big one being the prayer gain, and of course we got our rune pouch, which is massive. So once again, thank you so much for watching. If you have any recommendations for things you'd like me to do, please drop me a comment, and I look forward to seeing you in the next episode.